But I don't want more classic Sonic ports!
Then why did you ask for the mobile games on home consoles, you crazy son?
I review a Sonic port, do nothing for over a month, and review another one. Subscribe. Once upon a time, Sonic Team created the classic Sonic games. Can't call them a trilogy because there's 5 games, alright? Then in 2011, Sega agreed to let a fan who goes by the name Christian Whitehead to do his work and use his retro engine to recreate Sonic CD from the ground up. And everybody loved it. Then in 2013, it happened again. He did Sonic 1 and 2. They were amazing. However, we wanted more. So then, because of the popular Sonic movie introducing new fans to the series, Sonic Team wanted to show them, hey, we make games too. Play Sonic Colors Ultimate. Along with their easier glitch fest, they made Sonic Origins consisting of all those classic games. Not ports, but all using the retro engine. I don't know about you guys, but me, this is what I wanted. Those other ports of 1 and 2 were mobile exclusives, and I don't know if you know this, but I don't really work well with touchscreen controls. I think we can all agree that these controls aren't the greatest way to play games, especially ones made for consoles. And Sonic CD was on consoles, but it was on older consoles by this point. This one was more to do with convenience than anything, but still. And then there was going to be a Sonic 3 and Knuckles version, but it was turned down. And now it's on the Switch, goddammit! Woo! So, now that it's here, let's take a look. Oh, and in case I get something wrong or something, CD aside, I didn't really play much of the mobile ports. That's how much those controls turned me off. Okay, first things first, they reused the sound effects from Generations and Mania. Already a good start here. Wait. Is that remixed music from Sonic Jam? Nice! Whoa! And they got animated cutscenes for the games too! That's so cool! Only for before and after the games, but still! The simple Sonic seeing what's happening and off to save the day, Tails being bullied for having 2 tails, Amy using tarot cards and then getting a dev card, then replacing it with a different card. This one makes me think of my little sister with her family. And then you have Robotnik begging for Knuckles, and that art style! Man, they went all out with that one. Is Tails now a 9-Tails? I will say this, as much as I enjoy these, and I'm sure they put their heart and souls into them, I do wish there was more. 1 on CD, I can understand. But why not show Robotnik going at it again with Tails around? Sonic and Tails before they head to Angel Island. And especially after Sonic 3 and Knuckles, why not show the Phantom Ruby to tie in with Mania? Just as suggestions, hire me Sega. And look at that! They've kept the old Sonic CD cutscenes with no crop and a bit of touch-up too. Still not the best since it lacks the lyrics? The back? Wait, hold up. Do they have the rights again or something? What's going on? Although they sped up the old ending, which I find very, very odd. I think they did this in Sonic Jam, but I don't know. It's just weird to look at, and I don't like it. Also, they're louder.
To the Sonic World, the Dave expression time!
As for the games themselves, well, they're just how you expect them to be. Just like the original games, but with a bigger screen, which is really good for Sonic since you have more time to react. Some of the bosses had to change a bit to accommodate for this, like the platforms here have moved and these pillars were added. Plus, thanks to the retro engine, you've got some smooth stuff here or there, like CD's final boss, those platforms in Scrub Rain, the lights in Stardust Speedway, stuff like that. The pixels are a bit blurry, and to be fair, I left the anti-aliasing on, not knowing what it was. But even with it off, it's not as good looking as it could be, but it's not very noticeable. The biggest improvements are the special stages in all 5 games. Sonic 1 has smoother rotation, Sonic CD is even smoother which makes it a tiny bit easier, Sonic 2 is completely redone and I think it's easier to see? I screwed up less times if that says anything. And Sonic 3, I think it's smoother? Probably? That game had the most touch-ups visually, I believe. Sonic got a lot more frames here and there, especially Super Sonic. Oh, and the slots are different. I noticed that. Just wanted to share. The games play practically the same too, but they all got some new features. Sonic 1 has the spin dash, Tails can fly in 2, you get the good old drop dash in all of them, and you can have Tails fly you when you're by yourself in all of the games. You can play as Tails and Knuckles in all of them. Well, Knuckles doesn't want to be in CD. And you can play as Knuckles with Tails in Sonic 2. Just what?
Oh, you're really heavy!
That's because I am 1,000,000% muscle!
You can press a separate button to activate Super Sonic. You don't get Super Sonic without debug mode in Sonic 1. I assumed you'd be able to unlock him just like that. You can't hit the first boss from Sonic 1 until he's ready. They brought back the big arms boss for Sonic 3. He normally doesn't appear when you have the two games combined, and I was worried. Luckily, he's there. You can still do the drop dash as Super Sonic, always found that funny to me. And if you drop down that one pit and miss the cave, you go to Hidden Palace Zone, a cuts level from Sonic 2. And it's even got a boss here, which is pretty hard, not gonna lie. There's also a Proto Palace Zone if you go to the level select, but I can't seem to access it. Send help. Oh, and the level select and debug mode returns for all of the games. You can mess around with stuff, it's the only way to get Super Sonic in Sonic 1 and give the other super forms in the older games. And Sonic 3, okay. Sega ported the mobile engines to this one, while Simon Tomley created a new engine for Sonic 3 based on Mania, and it shows with the blue rings still in the code, and this tin which makes the whole game lag? Huh. And the multiplayer. Sonic 2 has way more stages than before, which is awesome, with a bigger screen. And Sonic 3 had those small stages now normal size, with Sonic and crew looking just how you remembered. They have the same physics, meaning no special moves, and the jumping feels off, which I understand, but when I look at this, I don't expect this. And then, there's the coins. Removing lives and game overs. Just like Sonic Colors Ultimate. Now, I may sound hypocritical about this, but I'm not as mad as I was with Ultimate. Well, for one, they don't save you from bottomless pits, and the games themselves are pretty hard. Way harder than Colors! Keep in mind, I struggled with Sonic 2 a long time ago, and as much as I like Sonic CD, I can't deny that it probably took me a long time for me to understand the level design. I mean, they all really needed just save files and that's it, but at the very least, they're pretty challenging games. You can also use the coins to retry the special stages should you fail one. They can also be really hard, especially when you have no save files, and I did use up quite a bit of them. There's also the classic mode where you get the lives back, but you get 4x3. I don't hate this, but I just want my widescreen and lives, dude. Oh yeah, the extra modes. You can use the coins to buy extra videos, art and music. There's a mission mode where you can do challenges to get more coins. Honestly, they're too easy for me to get an S rank. There's a story mode where you can play through all of the games at once. You have to go to the mission island, so I didn't know it was there. There's also a mirror mode, which you can guess what it's like. And there's blue spheres, cause why not? Along with the blue sphere stages from Mania. Huh. The music is pretty much the same. Not much to say. You could choose which region you'd like to hear in CD. Sonic 3, however, well, the reason we didn't get many re-releases of this game was because Michael Jackson contributed for some of the songs. But because he didn't like how it turned out, along with another reason we won't be talking about today, he was left uncredited. A few years ago, a prototype of Sonic 3 was found containing some new prototype music for Knuckles' Team, Carnival Night, Ice Cap, Launch Base, and the credits. All probably made in case Jackson couldn't make it. You might recognize them from the PC ports of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Sega was weirdly close to the PC at the time. So, as expected, and feared by some, these were used instead of the originals, which is sad, but I can understand. There's licensing issues and such. And apparently, Jun Seno remixed them a little to fit more with the Mega Drive music, even though the prototypes were on the Mega Drive. Oh, and they sound slightly worse. Take a listen. I mean, it's not the end of the world or anything, but I just find it odd. Would the old music have taken up too much memory if put alongside the final cards? I don't know. I do like how they put both credits music into the ending cutscene instead of Sky Sanctuary. That's nice of them. And they did a new Supersonic theme. Whoa! They could have remixed that beta music, but no. I mean, it's not that great, but it's better than a 6 seconds loop. This collection also fixes up a few bugs here or there. The spike glitch is fixed. You don't soft lock the game when you jump in the air with the 7 emeralds in hand. The game doesn't have those slowdowns or that bits where some of the sprites are missing. I think the shell crackers are easier to hit. Oh, and you get to keep your reins after a special stage in Sonic 2. Not really a bug, but I forgot to mention that. But with all that in mind, it somehow adds its own little bugs. Damn it, Sonic Team. When Tails goes off screen in Sonic 2, but not the others, he doesn't despawn and respawn, so every second it's the jumping sound effect over and over. It's so annoying. Those bombs are not supposed to look like that. The drop dash in 1, 2, and CD, sometimes I can't tell in mid-air, and I swear I could in the Sega Ages ports. Tails glitched up here, I did a tin with Supersonic drop dash, and now, just wow. I saw a YouTube video at one point where someone went into this giant ring that would normally take you to this place to do the extra special stages, then restart the level, and he ended up in the hidden palace, but the one where you fight Knuckles. None of these really ruined the game for me personally. I mean, the drop dash issue is pretty weird, and the biggest issue they need to fix is Tails, but these are pretty much all I've come across in my playthrough. And with that, should you get this game? Well, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I'm happy with my purchase, no doubt, especially with the Switch version so I can play any of them wherever I want. But besides the prototype music, they really should have spent just a little bit more time with this, and maybe should have changed a few things. The glitches for sure, I'm surprised they exist at all. Give me lives and widescreen support, fix that Sonic CD ending cutscene, maybe make the missions a little harder to get ass ranks, and for God's sake, stop trying to get more money by giving us crap like this. I'm not as mad as I am with Sonic Colors Ultimate, but I am disappointed. This one was even harder to mess up, and they still did. Just not as a huge mess, but there's still some cleaning up to do. And it sucks even more because Sega delisted the digital versions of those games for Origins, except for the Sega Ages port. My guess is because of that arcade extra, but that means you can't play the original Sonic 3 and Knuckles on Steam, or the 2011 port of Sonic CD. Sega, Sonic Team, you may not have goofed up like before, but you did goofed up something. Also, they have the islands from Sonic Spinball and 3D's Flicky's Island. What?! Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Sorry I'm a bit late on this, and sorry for the no reviews this month, sorry. I'm on holiday right now, so that's why the Sonic Origins review is a little bit late than it should really be, but the no reviews for June and everything was for a different reason. I explained on Twitter, but pretty much just trying to juggle a bunch of reviews at once at this point, so There's likelihood is, unless I'm gonna be late, there'll be probably a couple of reviews out all at once. So I'm hoping one of them will be worth the wait for you lots. I don't know. I'm just really sorry.
Should be back on track after July, probably, maybe.
I don't know. I hope you enjoyed this review at very least. I was not expecting the bad stuff to happen in that game, but yeah. I should reiterate, I don't hate the game. I really do enjoy the collection as a whole. It's definitely worth my money. I'm just disappointed in Sonic Team and Sega that they just done it again. Even if it's not as a big dumpster fire, but come on, dude. Man. And no, I'm not doing Sonic 3 and Knuckles just yet. Don't worry. Do worry. Goodbye.